All right, this video we're going to learn the shortcuts for aligning and distributing. And the short answer is there's no default shortcuts, and it's a little bit hard to make. They're not under edit keyboard shortcuts. You can't make them that way either. Okay, we're going to use something called the actions panel. So let's go. The cool thing about it is we're going to learn how to make this kind of custom shortcut using actions in Illustrator for aligning and distributing, but you can use this for anything. Okay, so yeah, let's get started. So first up, if you just want to be super quick and you don't want to actually learn this, you just want to download my ones, you can do that. But let's go to Window Actions. And I've got some default shortcuts made. It's for Mac only, sorry PC people. If you make a PC one, awesome, send it to me and I'll add it to the exercise files as well. So that would be super cool. So to load the ones that I've made, go to this little burger menu here, go to Load Actions, and there's one called Align and Distribute. Okay, and I've got some basics in there. We're going to make vertical in a second, but that will be there when you download it. And the shortcuts that I've got, okay, remember this is Mac only, I'm holding the Command key down and the Function key. So check out your keyboard, there's an FN key. So you need to hold down both of those, and then we use the F keys along the top. Okay, so F1, F2, F3, F4. So the basics are, if I select these two guys, Command Function F1 is left align, Command Function F2 is right align, F3, I'm just going to ignore the command function, okay? So F3 is center horizontally, F4 is vertically, and then we've got distribution. Okay, now the reason distribution is a little bit different, so if I grab all these guys, it's command function. I'm using F12 and F11 for the up and down, left and right. Okay, you could change yours, you can rename them horizontal and vertical. Up and down makes more sense to me than vertical and horizontal, but you can go and change it by double clicking them. Okay, now what you're gonna run into when you're creating your own, and like what I did is I wanted to use F5 for this one, but F5 opens up the voiceover thing, which is really command function F5. My Mac, voiceover that thing we've all turned on at some stage and not know how to turn it off. So yeah, you'll run into some, when you're making your own, you'll run into some problems with pre-existing function keys. PCs are easier, they don't control so many of those F keys. We're missing center vertical. So to make it, what we're going to do is we're going to go to, I'll have those selected. Let's go to New, okay, New Action. Decide where to put it. I've made my own folder. You can just stick it in the default actions, but I'm going to stick mine here. Decide what shortcut you're going to use. And in our case, we're going to use F4. I've tested it, command function F4. Even though it doesn't say function on a Mac, you have to hold function, even though they don't say it. Okay, but test them out, okay, to see if they'll, you might have to come back and then change them because it might open voiceover. Okay, this one here is going to be called center vertical. Often I'll call it up and down and left and right as well. Not sure why that baffles me so much. Anyway, so it's recording, okay? It's going to record your action. Whatever you do next is going to be part of the shortcut. And we're going to go align vertical. Yep, that's it. Okay, vertical. And you can see it recorded it. Hit stop. Okay, and hopefully now I should be able to select these guys and go command function F4, and it lines them up. Cool, so that's how you create your own kind of custom shortcut. Start it, make a new one, give it a name, give it a shortcut, which you'll have to probably test a few times. I know that F5 doesn't work, and there's a few other ones on a Mac that doesn't work. But yeah, and then just do stuff. Now, you can take this further and do things like rotate, it'll keep recording. So if I go to here and I hit record, it'll move, it will rotate, and you can see it's recording everything. Okay, so now if I stop it and I go, you, my friend, my shortcut command function F4, okay, it moved it up and rotated it. So you gotta, if you're doing something quite repetitive, you can record, it records everything. Okay, so I'm gonna delete these guys here. You go. And that's going to be us. I'll save these in the exercise files and you can just use mine. If you do a PC one, I'd love you to do it. Drop it to me, send me a message, and yeah, I'll add it to the exercise files. All right, peeps, I will see you in the next video.